Welcome back to Summit Railway, my friends! Today I've got something really special for you. It's a dirty piece of track. But wait, that's not what I wanted to show you. The special thing is how I'm going to clean this. So, I bought myself a track cleaning wagon. Look at that. This is brand new to me. I've never tested it out. We will learn together. And first off, I will show you what it is and what it can do. The base model is a standard PIKO G-scale enclosed freight car, but it is modified since it has this rotating cleaning device underneath it and some electronics mounted inside of it. So I'd say we get rid of the roof and look inside. First of all, you can see the electric motor which is driving the cleaning device underneath the wagon. It is wired to a circuit board and that's all fine, but what I'm really excited about in here is this red piece. This will accept a standard 18 volt Makita battery, which will go inside here like so. And that makes this wagon completely independent of the track power supply. If we go ahead and open up the sliding door on the side of the wagon, we get access to the main control panel of this whole setup. We've got a main power switch. If we turn that one on, we can see the battery voltage. And then we've got a rotary potentiometer. I've googled that one right before this video, so excuse me. But if we turn that one on, you can see we've got a variable speed cleaning device underneath the wagon. So turn it to 0, it will stop, and then we can adjust the rotation as we need. So now we are underneath the track cleaning wagon, and first of all I want to shift your attention to the plastic wheels. Those are the proof that we have no power supply whatsoever from the tracks. It comes all from the Makita battery, which is mounted inside the wagon, as I've shown you earlier on. This is the business end of the wagon. It's the rotary track cleaner. Right now we've got mounted a polishing pad, which is very easy interchangeable to a cleaning pad. This cleaning pad has more the structure of a sandpaper, so it's very aggressive on the track and can clean very sticky dirt off the track. But we will go back to the polishing pad just like that. So you can tell you can adjust to every track condition very easy, and if something like this pad gets worn out, you can change it as well. I've put the wagon on the track and you might be able to tell that the cleaning pad is not touching the rails. So we've got to adjust that. I put the wagon upside down. Now we can remove the cleaning pad. And then I've got a 12mm wrench, which will go underneath here. And then I can simply unscrew the cleaning device. I brought you in a little closer so you can see the motor drive shaft. And down here is the nut where I was able to fit the 12mm wrench to hold the motor drive shaft to unscrew the scrubbing device. And now you can tell what's the trick. You can see this loose washer down here, and we can fit as many washers as we like or as we need to get this scrubbing device lowered onto the track. So it would have been smart to measure the gap which we had between the scrubbing device and the track beforehand, but now I'm going to guess. I've got some washers with different heights, and I'm going to guess I need one more thick one and one very thin one. So let's try that. Simply hold the motor and install the scrubbing device. Then we can mount the polishing pad like that. And now we are ready to have a look. I can already tell it touches, but we will have a close look. Now that we have lowered the cleaning device, I can definitely tell that we are touching the top of the rail profiles, just barely. But this might be enough for cleaning, so I'd say we are going to test it. Let's install the battery. Yes, it's really that simple. Let's open the door, switch on the main power supply, and then try this out. That is the area where I was cleaning with the wagon, and I cannot tell any difference. So I'm guessing either we need to fit another spacer to get more pressure onto the track, or we need to change to the more aggressive scrubbing pad. But I think I will add another spacer and try it again. So let's remove the very thin one and put in one more of the thick ones. And then we can put this scrubbing pad more in the center, since it was very much off center. But that was my mistake. So it's that easy. Let's put this away. Turn the wagon around. Oh, now we've got very much pressure. This might be too much at this point. Ready for the next try. Main power supply on, and okay, this is feeling way different. You can hear the motor working. It's definitely getting some load on it. Okay, shut it off, power supply off, remove the wagon. Okay, I don't know if you are able to see it, but I can definitely feel it. The area where we have cleaned is very much polished, it's very slick, and if we go off a little bit, the track surface gets very rough. But right from the color of the track I cannot see very much. So I'd say we are going to try out a scrubbing pad. Okay, same procedure. Turn it on. Oh yeah. No, that's too much. So the third washer I've added is way too much. We've got way too much down pressure on the track. I need to change it to the first configuration. Alright, I have removed the washer that I've just installed, and now I think we've got the right down pressure for this scrubbing pad. So let's see what it does. Oh yeah, it feels just right. Let's see what it did. Oh yeah, look at that. Now you have to be able to see the difference. So, now that I have adjusted this wagon properly, it is time for a real test outside on my layout with a locomotive behind it. Okay, first test run is done. It went over the switches pretty well. I'm impressed about that. But regarding the cleaning of the tracks, it could be a little bit better. So right now I've mounted the polishing pad underneath the wagon. I do have the scrubbing pad, as you know, which is way more aggressive, but I think it's too aggressive for the condition the tracks are at. So I would need something in between, and I may have an idea what could work. So let's go back in the shop and try something else. Down here is my cleaning inspector, and he is observing my work. Yes, you do. Look right here. Yes, those tracks are dirty. We need to clean them a little bit more. Mounted right now underneath the cleaning wagon is this polishing pad, which is not aggressive enough to clean the tracks in the current condition they are. As we've talked about, we've got this scrubbing pad, which is more like sandpaper. For this pad, the tracks are not dirty enough, so to speak. So this would clean the tracks no matter what. But for my liking, it takes off too much of the track material. So this is too aggressive. And now my friend comes into play. He has told me about the steel wool, which is right here. And this is kind of a medium duty. So it's right in between of the scrubbing and the polishing pad. Okay, let's try that. With the medium duty scrubbing pad you can definitely see the difference. That is cleaned, and that's just with the polishing pad. So this seems to work way better. There you have it, guys. This was an all-around test of my new cleaning wagon. It was very interesting to see how it needs to be adjusted down here to work properly, and what a difference it makes to use one of those 3 different cleaning pads. So this sums up my video about the cleaning wagon. It worked great after a few adjustments and some testing, as you have seen. But I'm very excited about it because now it is way easier for me to clean the tracks than by hand, which I have done 11 years in the past. Please write a comment. What do you think about the wagon? And other than that, we will see us in the next video. Bye!